Hi everyone, this is Tarun from Deep Thought. So in this video, I'll talk about this organization development research internship that we've floated. So this is a cross-functional internship. So Deep Thought is an organization which has been working with interns and freshers for a long time. And most of our interns, I would just call them scalable, or we call them student unicorns. They're outliers, high performers, rare, a lot of adjectives, right? So basically what I'm trying to say is DT interns have been able to take up leadership responsibilities a lot faster. And as a result, companies were able to get more bandwidth to pursue more projects, to pursue more innovation. To give you an example, Sauvik Datta, who was hired by Vishkarma last year, is now in third year of BTech, was hired in second year of BTech, is now kind of leading a technology team. So the CTO has to spend only 6 hours per week, and this youngster is able to take care of the entire technology of the organization. So by the time he completes his BTech, he would have 3 years of engineering experience, real-time experience, and 2 years of leadership experience. And there is Jhansi, who's being nurtured as a future chief product officer of Kringle. And there is Balaji, who's led a data transformation in a 32-year-old pharma company, which was led by a NASA Caltech scientist. I mean, it was founded by a NASA Caltech scientist. So these are youngsters who take on bigger organizational responsibilities. In today, in today's economy, if there's one shortage, that one shortage is of leaders who can take organizational responsibilities. Everybody's only focused on my job, my career path. I want this, I want this, I want this. You have a lot of takers, but you have very few givers, and givers who are able to operate at an organization level. A lot of them are nice people, Mother Teresa like helpers, but may not have that business acumen to build systems, to build an organization, because when you build a very good organization, that acts like a platform to give capable people the opportunity to contribute. Now, how is all of this connected with the internship? Well, uh, this organization development research internship is all about, you know, investigating this process and all the claims that Deep Thought has, that our youngsters are able to do this, our youngsters are able to grow as leaders, all these claims that we have, we're investigating it through scientific rigor. So we have two researchers with us, Professor Paramanandam and Dr. Shambhavi Agarwal, who are helping us in this research study. So we're conducting a study on few people who've gone through the Deep Thought intervention, collecting the data, presenting the data, documenting out the entire mechanism of what this intervention is about, and publishing a paper about it. See, today in the pharma industry, what happens is if you're bringing a new medicine into the market, for a new medicine, you're supposed to conduct a clinical trial and you're supposed to submit the clinical trial to FDA. And only then you're supposed to bring a medicine into the market, right? You're supposed to do safety studies, clinical trials, and all of that before bringing a medicine in the market. Now, education is also a very important thing, right? I mean, a middle class Indian parent spends a lot of money on children's education. So now, if your interventions of how you work with people are not scientific, it's going to impact people for a long time, right? You're going to have huge human capital shortage in this country. You won't have the right kind of people who can drive this country. So that is why we believe that the processes to manage people, the processes to educate people, both in terms of how you educate them and once they get into the company, how you manage them and how you get that productivity out of them, need scientific rigor. You need to test it. It can't just go by your gut level decision, but you also have to investigate it before you give it to more and more people. So that's a new trend that Deep Thought is trying to bring out. And thankfully, these two researchers, Professor Parmanandam and Dr. Shambhavi Agarwal, have collaborated with us. We are trying to identify two young students who can be a part of our team, who can help these researchers in conducting the study, writing research papers. So now, when you talk of organizational psychology, right? I mean, or organization development, it's a I mean, you definitely looking at psychology, but you're looking at psychology at a macro lens, not as macro as sociology, but at a macro lens ki, at the level of a team, at the level of an organization, how are mindsets of people shaping the organization, right? Not just in terms of healthy work culture where people are supporting each other, but at a larger level in terms of how are your projects getting done, how efficient are you as an organization? Because if you're efficient as an organization, uh, see, the entire democracy works on having high performance corporations which deliver. Because if you don't have companies which can deliver value, you'll be forced to go to some dictators because you'll have no other option, says Professor Jim Collins, of former professor of Stanford University. So we believe that it's about building organizations and building organizations which can deliver value. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand that. Very few people do. That is why the leadership talent that we have globally is very low, right? Most people can be good followers, good employees, but not ones who can build organizations. The beauty of building an organization is even after you're dead, the organization still stays, the legacy still stays, and people are still getting a platform to do good work, right? So that's why I believe this research is extremely important, because this research is about validating a process through which organization builders can be nurtured. And once we write a research paper, I think it can be circulated to governments, circulated to different people, so that this methodology can be spread to more individuals, right? Basing on the scientific data that we are producing. So what are the qualities we're looking for? We're looking for keen interest in business, keen interest in psychology. We want, if you are a person who likes helping, if you're a person who likes seeing a positive change in the society, you're not happy with just small change, but you want a major change in the society, I think we are looking for you. So in the selection process, I think the first round is fairly simple. We have some introspection questions, but in the second round, you're given 2 videos, which are hour long, which is around the domain, which will help you understand the process, and whatever I spoke of will help you understand that. And we have some comprehension questions based on that. So this is the process we're following, because comprehension is extremely important for this role. And I think comprehension is linked to interest also. How much of interest are you seeing in this particular domain? So yes, the process is long, the process is rigorous, but it is worth it, because you get to participate in a very meaningful research, a high impact research, because at the end of the research, we hope to reach out to, as I said, some governments, we hope to reach out to TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, and some of the largest IT recruiters in the country, so that they can imbibe these models. And so more and more employees find work satisfaction in their job. So yeah, I think this is going to be a very important study. And if you're as excited as I am, go ahead, complete the selection process. And I hope to have an interaction with you. I mean, once you complete all the rounds, that's when I would interact with you and would want to understand your why. Why do you want to do this? That why, I think, is more important. If you're doing this more for opportunistic reasons, that may not help you, may not help us. But if your why is pure, if your why is pure and you really are excited about this cause, about this mission, I think you'd get to learn a lot, you'd get to contribute a lot, and we also get to benefit from your contribution and take the organization to the next level. So we're looking for that passionate contributor. So if you're excited, go ahead, complete the selection process. And I'm super keen on having a conversation with you very soon. Thanks a lot for listening to me very patiently. Have a nice day.